This visualization is to help you understand how to use the tool of compartmentalizing your day. With small business, again, it's very important not to let everything bleed together. Say your children to your work, to your significant other, to your house chores. You're just going to kind of be a big blur. It's all just going to be kind of mixed together, and you're not going to be present for anything if you do not start compartmentalizing. So, what I mean by compartmentalizing is if you are at your kid's baseball game, you are there. You're not sitting there checking your phone continuously. And yes, I understand as I say that, and you want to check your phone, you leave your phone away so that you can be there for your kids. You don't want to look back and feel like you missed out because you were distracted the whole time, whatever activity that is. So let's start with this. It's about boundaries, first of all. With your business phone, if your business phone and your personal phone are combined, it's going to be very hard to separate because you do not have that healthy ability to hang up that business phone at a certain time each day. This is completely up to you and completely where you are at in your growth with your company and your personal life. The best thing I did for myself was to have a separate personal phone for my business. I started setting set hours, meaning I picked up my business phone at 8 o'clock in the morning because my crew started at 9. And that allowed me to look at any situations that were happening. I put my phone back on the charger at 5 o'clock at night. That meant I did not look at it. This does not mean it's easy. It means it's a gained skill. Once you start doing it, it's going to feel very uncomfortable. But then what happens is you get excited to let that phone go, and especially not to have it on you all weekend. For me, having children made me really have to make this healthy boundary. And the phones were always set to silent. That was another thing I had to do for myself. So let's start compartmentalizing. First, start with the workbook, your ideal work week. Fill that out to see where you need to have your healthy time, your work time, your family time, and see if you can break it up. For example, I will show you mine. This took me quite a long time to get here because I always wanted to overlap them. But it doesn't work. If I'm making dinner, I can't be on a phone call to a client because it distracts me and gives me a completely different energy to sitting down with my family for dinner. You need time for yourself, health, everything else. So looking at this example, I took it off of my wheel of life. There are different compartments to life and what is important to you. Check these and make sure that you're giving yourself time for each and every one of them. And yes, it is possible. At the beginning, it feels like it's not, but once you start really doing this, you'll understand that it's very easy to start chunking things up. So if I am doing work, I have set my schedule for 10 to 4 o'clock. I ask that my kids are self-sufficient, or I set them up for what they need that day. I ask that my husband allows me to work instead of coming in and wanting to have conversations, even though that's very difficult for both of us. I'm still at a job. And also, I do not answer my personal phone because if I do, I will be distracted in 2 seconds. When it comes to the evening time, I want to completely be in my garden doing my stuff. I don't want to be thinking about a client and something that happened that day. You need to allow your brain the time to have letdown before you go to bed, or you're going to wake up and be stressed out. So take these tools that I'm showing you here, and you can go ahead and combine them and understand, how do you compartmentalize? How can you understand how important it is? Your main goal, I don't imagine, is only to be a business owner. Is it to be an awesome wife or husband? Is it to rock your parenting? What is it that's the most important to you? And that goes back into your why. So I've put this one on there as well if you have not done that one. Put all of these together and complete the compartmentalizing part of this. It's extremely important to do this so that you do not get burnout. And yes, again, it's very uncomfortable when you first start doing it. You feel like you're letting everybody down and that you're not working hard enough, but yet you're going to get more out of your day production-wise. I hope everybody has an awesome day, and I hope these tools can help you. Again, have a great day.